So let's talk today about genuine inner peace. And we're going to speak about genuine inner peace because when we're seeking anything, wouldn't we want to seek the real thing? Like true inner peace, genuine inner peace, real inner peace. So let's talk about genuine inner peace. First of all, what's not genuine peace? A peaceful state of mind is not genuine peace. It is a state of mind, and a state of mind fluctuates. So when we're in a peaceful state of mind, when we're thinking our way back to peace, because we are evaluating a situation and telling ourselves a positive story about the situation, we are coming to a peaceful state of mind. We are resting our anxiety or our worry or our concerns or our thought patterns in order to be more peaceful. And that is not typically stable, as we all well know. The mind fluctuates. It thinks one thing and then thinks another, and then questions its very own thinking, and then questions it again and rethinks. So, genuine inner peace. What we're speaking of here is the essence of our being, the essence of consciousness itself is peace. It is stillness, presence, unwavering, and it is peace. So one way to think about this is that we're not in peace. We are knowing ourselves as peace. It's very different. If we're in a peaceful state of mind, then there will be other times when we are out of a peaceful state of mind. It's an in and out of peace experience. But when we come to recognize ourselves as consciousness, as awareness, unwavering, just the presence of peace, when we come to recognize ourselves as that peace, that is genuine inner peace. So the invitation here is to watch yourself and notice when you're talking yourself into peace. So maybe you have a situation of somebody I know is currently in the process of selling a house and moving, and the dynamic is the house selling fast enough? Are they going to get what they want for it? Are the funds going to be there and sufficient enough to buy a new house in this place they're moving? So there's a lot of unknowns, and anxiety arises. The conditioning around, am I safe? Am I going to be okay? Have I made another bad decision in life? You know, the conditioning, the programming, the stories start to get triggered. And she can talk herself back into peace with reasoning. And it's not a genuine peace. We're talking about the elusive, peaceful state of mind that comes and goes. She can talk herself back into a peaceful state of mind with dialogue around learning to trust and saying, I know that everything happens for a reason. Or I can look at past history and I can see other times that I've been stressed about something and recognize after the fact that I really never needed to be stressed because it worked out all right. So I can go back and review my history and reason that I should be at peace with whether the house sells or not and the timing of all that. I can reason it out and go, no, I can be at peace because it's worked out in the past. Or I can be at peace because everything happens for a reason. Or I can be at peace because I know that I can think about the fact that I really don't ever know what's around the next corner, and it could change like that. The phone could ring and the house could sell tomorrow. I just don't know. So worrying isn't going to do me any good. Stressing isn't going to do me any good, and I can be at peace because I've rationally come to the conclusion that stress and worry don't do me any good, and that anything could happen and I don't know, so I'm not really in control of it anyway. And we can talk ourselves back into a state of peace. But that's not genuine inner peace, because it is a reasoned peace, a logical peace. And then the very same mind that reasoned its way into that peace will talk its way out of that peace. It'll question its very own thought patterns. Yeah, but that's all well and good. But what if it doesn't sell? And then what? And then. And so we're in and out of a peaceful state of mind. And if we just look at it, a state of mind, right? Like, do you really think you're ever going to get your mind to always be completely at peace? No, the mind bubbles up thoughts. It bubbles up old patterns and belief systems, and and we get triggered, and old fears get activated. And now all of that calms down as we come to rest as peace, as who we really are. All of that quiets down because it's all narrative. That when you don't get hooked by it, you don't believe it, and you don't follow it any longer, and you don't use it to reason your way into peace and talk your way out of peace, when you're no longer exercising that muscle of attending to all of your every thought as if it's real, and you come to rest as knowing yourself as peace, then the mind activity will calm down. It will quiet down. It'll smooth out. It'll be less forceful. The worrying thoughts will come less frequently, with less ferocity, with less volume. But the mind's still going to do what it does from time to time. And so true freedom is not to come up with the mental mechanisms, strategies for talking yourself back into peace. That's the roller coaster, you know? Good, I've reasoned my way back to peace. I should be all right. And we go off and we do our lives, and the mind in the background's going, yeah, but I don't really buy it. And I don't know. I don't even know if I believe these positive thoughts, because I've got all these other disempowering thoughts, and which ones should I believe? So the mind is always fluctuating. So, through our meditations, through our learning how to quiet the mind and drop into the heart, when we learn how to point our awareness out of the noise, out of the narrative of mind, and into the peace of being, we recognize, oh, it's always there. And why is that peace always there? It doesn't come and go. It doesn't come and go. It's always there, just waiting for attention. And when we point our attention to it and we recognize that peace, we name it. Oh, that's me. That's the essential nature of being when the mind isn't disturbing that peace. So, this is the invitation today to attend to your meditations, to recognize your own peace of being, the essential nature of your being, and then to come to rest as that peace. Like we come to rest in the peace until we come to recognize ourselves as that peace. Oh, that's the essential fabric of being. That's the essential nature of being, and it never goes away. It's always there because it's who I am. It's who we all are. That is genuine inner peace. We learn not to try mentally, strategically, logically to be in a peaceful state of mind, because we know we will then be out of a peaceful state of mind. What is the essential nature of your being beyond all mind? It is peace. And we can learn to come to rest as peace. And not simply be in peace and out of peace, and in peace and out of peace. So genuine inner peace is a recognition of who you already are. All right, blessings, my friends. Be well.